Well folks, here we are a couple of days later. It's Friday. UXW Bill here, and the Keykeeper as well. And we have, shall we say, made some headway. What we found was stunning and very telling. The moment the Keykeeper loosened up all the head bolts and started pulling it away from the engine, coolant just started pouring out of the cylinders. And in fact, if I kick on the light here and can get down into the cylinder area, oh yeah, you can definitely see the coolant sitting there in the bottom of that cylinder, and these two rear cylinders.
Okay.
Also are full of coolant as well. So
somebody's going to be playing hardball right now.
Right now we're trying to get the remaining two studs off of the exhaust manifold, but the good news is that neither the heads nor the block seem to be cracked. In fact, if we look at the remains of the head gasket here, you can see that this is very likely where the failure occurred, because it's completely torn to pieces here, and there's also a chunk missing there as well. So, and this whole thing is soaked in coolant. It's just filthy and nasty and disgusting. And the Keykeeper is trying to get a stud out of his socket at the moment. Bolt. Yeah, out of all the exhaust stuff that we took apart, if you don't believe in miracles, you probably should, because only one exhaust stud or bolt in this whole mess so far broke off. Now we still have to do the other side of the engine, because it's very possible that this head gasket is in as bad a shape as the first one. But now we know for sure. We don't know why this happened, only that it did, because once we got the harmonic balancer on it, the truck seemed to run fine for, about a week, I'd say, and then it started developing the signs of a bad head gasket. But that appears to be all that's wrong, so we'll go ahead and get the heads machined and clean things up, get a new head gasket, some new bolts, things like that, because you definitely don't reuse head bolts. Get new exhaust system hardware.
Can, but in this
never sees.
You don't.
Well, no, you can't, because somebody told me that in this application, General Motors used torque to yield bolts.
Yeah.
And so you probably can't reuse them.
I just said that. Most of the time you can, unless instructions say you can't.
So there you have it, folks. Thank you for watching, and feel free to leave a comment. Okay, just as an added little bonus here, just to see if these last two exhaust studs that hold the manifold to the head will come loose.
Oh, like a walk in the park.
I can't believe it. It's just amazing. That never happens. They always twist off. And when this goes back together, you can bet that we're going to be using plenty of never-seize or anti-seize compound on them, just in case we ever have to do this again, which I sincerely hope that we do not.